Hey, you ready?
No shit, it's you.
Hey, 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 yeah, hey. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it. Yeah, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up.
All right, this is Let's Chop It Up with Zaz, and today we have a special guest, Miss Undastood, aka actress, aka killing it on the mic. You know what I'm saying? And we have her here in our presence today. What's going on, sister? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, peace and love. I'm happy to be here. You know, these are some really weird times that we're living in, a time of uncertainty, and nothing is promised. So to, still be able to share my artistry with people day after day after day is truly a blessing. So
definitely. And now, because of this, because of the way things are now, people are paying more attention.
Because people are paying more attention, but I think the people that are too high up, they probably still not paying attention because they must be real busy. But
and that's unfortunate, right? That's unfortunate because you have to be able to pay attention to what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? So, right. Later on, they're going to have to answer to all that. But it's great that we're doing these things because people, like I said, people paying attention, people doing a thing, and people are recognizing. So right now, the little people are getting high praises now. You know what I'm saying? Have you noticed that with you?
Oh, are we saying that I'm little people? Because I'm sort of like a big deal. So
no, you're a big deal, but I'm just saying, like with the music, you know what I'm saying, with the music.
Yeah, well, with the music, I'm just finding that people are having more time. They have more time to actually listen to the freestyles. They have more time to click the links or, look at the videos. So that, and if you message people and you say like, yo, check out so-and-so, they probably gonna go and do it because they probably have the time now to do that. But, the times that we live in, and people still have a short attention span too. So they'll check something out and then they be on, they on to the next thing, or they probably, they looking for your next thing after you show them. Once they see one thing, they be like, okay, where her next thing at? So people have a short attention span, so they really have high expectations for people nowadays. They expecting a lot of content. Definitely. A lot of good content. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you do a great job with the content. I got to give it to you. That is
trying. I'm definitely trying.
And you got one up. You got one up on a lot of people because you're an actress also. So you got that one up on them. You do both sides. So let me ask you, when you make these videos, right? What do you think about? Do you just be like, all right, let me just freestyle, or, let me go off, I pick a beat, and then you have that visual? Because it seems like the visuals are perfect. It seems like that beat was made for you.
Well, a lot of people like my freestyle, so I try to be very consistent with writing something, and I'm known for bars. So when I'm writing, I'm definitely trying to bring heat, and I'm trying to bar people to bring the bars, and also personality and slick talk and all that other good stuff. And I used to just get my computer, put the beat on, check what beat I like and stuff, rap to it and record it in front of my computer, sitting rapping like that. And then throughout time, I said, I want a little bit more for the freestyles. I want to do a little bit better with the visual. I don't think freestyles, you should invest in them the same way you would like an original song, an original video. Probably shouldn't have the same investment or the same budget or whatever, but definitely as creative as we can get it. Let's try to be creative. So I've really been trying within the last couple of months to really, just give a little spark, just a little something. Like with the Nas spicy freestyle, I did that in DC. I was visiting my family in Maryland, and I asked my brother, I kept asking him, when are you coming over to Pop's crib to take my freestyle?
Nice.
And yeah, I was like, when are you coming? And I just thought we was going to do it in like my dad's garage or something. And then he was like, yeah, I'm coming to get you and we're going to go to DC. I said, DC? He like, yeah. So then, when I went and did that, that's a block on DC. And of course, as I can see from the reaction from people, they were able to appreciate those bars and they appreciate that visual. People seeing, the picture I took while I was down there, and they say, they like the picture too. So it was a good idea. Mind you, that ride, we talking about maybe from where we were, that's like an hour ride we took just to go and shoot a freestyle video,
Wow.
so it's nowadays, and it's really unfortunate that, I live in New York and he lived there, because, when I need someone to do stuff like that, it's not easily accessible. Like I might have sitting on some bars right now and want to get them out, and then I might not have somebody who could just go with me and drive an hour away and go and shoot something. So I
Yeah, that's
try.
nice. That's nice to have that, definitely.
Yeah, I got my next freestyle video in the vault. It's sitting, waiting. I just gotta decide when's a really good time to drop it. But I'm definitely, I wrote down my goals, my goals for the year, and in writing my goals, my 2021 goals, it was supposed to be like maybe 21 goals, but it's like 22. And then occasionally, if I need to add, I add. That's about 2 goals a month. Very doable, very
Yes.
realistic. But it's important to write our goals down, because when you put it on paper, it becomes more real. So we talk about what we want to do and what we want to see happen, but it's better to write your goals down, and it's better to get an accountability partner, so somebody is going to be following up with you, like, yo, so about X, Y, and Z, when you going to do that, or did you get started on that yet? So I put it down in my goals that at least 2 fire freestyles a month, at least, because I know that things could get busy, and I'm going to have a lot that I'm working on, but I definitely want to give the people what they want.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate those freestyles too. Oof. Fire, 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 man. I'm telling you. So how do you balance everything out um when it comes to the acting and also the recording of music?
Well, in regards to the acting, that's new. So I was in a 40-year-old version, which is on Netflix right now. Um, that is directed by Rada Blank and produced by Lena Waithe. Really big film.
Yes.
And have you seen it?
Yes, I
Got a chance?
have.
Okay, so I'm playing myself in the film. I don't know how much,
I was gonna say,
acting went into
sister.
that. I'm considered an actress because I'm in a movie. However, I'm playing myself. I'm battle rapping in a movie with Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Babs Bunny, First Lady of the Streets. And yeah, so I can't really say, oh, I have to balance now being an actress, because that's my first movie. I've done many documentaries in the past, and I might have done a little something here or there, but this is my first movie. So for right now, I don't have to balance that. I just have to balance recording, recording, putting together actual visuals, um, building the brand, constantly working on aesthetic and the style, just balancing all the other stuff for now, until people start calling me, until I get a call from Denzel and, Will and
It
all
can
of them, and
happen.
it could be up like, look, then then I worry about how to balance that. But for now, it's just the other things that I need to work on balancing. And I once again I do that by keeping my my written goals, reviewing my written goals. And then I have friends, I have friends and family members, people who support me, they be on top of me. Like, what's up with this? What's going on with that? When you going to do this and when you going to do that? And they, so I get them.
Definitely. So do you have any albums out or any mixtapes or anything like that? Let the people know. Or do you got anything coming in the near future?
Whoop, whoop. Well, yeah, a new album should be coming in the near future. That's in the beginning stages, so can't really give a date for that right now. Just basically experimenting with different beats and different sounds. Um, and in regards to my album, I have an album that was released, Queen's Best Kept Secret, which is on Bandcamp. Um, And as regards to mixtapes, I haven't done a mixtape in a while. I've, many I did in the past. I haven't done a mixtape in a while. I don't really know why I haven't done it. Maybe I probably was thinking maybe nobody really wants it or listens to mixtapes anymore. But when I come to think of it, all these freestyles that I put out, they could have been a mixtape. Not only that, like even with thinking of my YouTube, and if I took something from the way that Drag On operates, I would have been doing it like episode 1, or this 2, 3, 4, and then have it, because that's how he have his freestyles. He label them, he give them a number, so then when you're watching, you're going to wait for the next number, and if you look and say you have 46 and you stopped at 44, you like, Dad, I go back and listen to 45. I'm not in order. So he had it like numbered in order where people could expect, it. So I probably should, I don't know, maybe I should start doing that.
That's what I'm saying. You got enough freestyles out there. You can actually do it. You know what I mean? Definitely. Put something together and put a nice cover on it. Put it out there.
Right, right.
That'll be a little appetizer before the album come out. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, that would be great. That's a great idea.
So how was the experience doing the 40-year-old version? Even though you said you were able to be yourself, I think that's a plus. But how was it working aside, going to the set and all that? How was that?
It was long, very, very long.
Very long.
Yeah, I almost didn't appear in the movie. It almost didn't happen for me. And that's because, at the time when they were shooting the movie, I was working my 9 to 5 job, and they couldn't really say what time was call time, when we needed to be on set, when things were going to happen. And it just looked like I needed to just clear my whole day free on that particular day. The problem was I had a mandatory training with my job. So it was like I couldn't call out for that day. I couldn't leave early on that day. It was, I felt stuck. And I remember, speaking to Babs, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna have to find somebody else. And then I said, I understand, if you had to find somebody else. Because at that time, all I kept thinking was like, my job is my bread and butter. This is how I pay my bills, how I take care of my daughter. I can't, even though this is going to be an awesome opportunity, it sounds like an awesome opportunity, and it might be what I need to catapult my rap career or whatever. I was like, dag, I can't jeopardize, when you're a parent and you have to, children to feed that is dependent on you, for your housing, for food, for
Yeah.
clothing. You can't just I've heard of, stars and actresses and actors and people who have slept in a car and people who have moved and people who have left jobs and people maybe ate out of trash cans and slept in alleyways or whatever they was doing. And I'd be like, that they had a lot of drive, a lot of will. Salute to them. But I'd be like, Dag, I can't do stuff like that. Like I can't lose my job only to have to end up in a shelter or end up on public assistance with them to put me in a back to work program for me to look for a job when I just had a job. Like, so I was just like, I couldn't risk it. So I almost didn't make the cut. What really saved me was the call time that we needed to be there turned out to be after work. It's
Wow.
report was after work. And then on top of that, the where we needed to report to was around the corner from my job.
Wow. How about
Like,
that?
yep, alhamdulillah. If Allah is not good, I don't know what, that's how I knew it was for me. Certain times we want certain things, certain blessings, certain people's lifestyle, or we want certain things that's just not for us. Like I felt like once though, it became known to me like, oh, the place you have to report is after 5, after I clock out, and it's around the corner from my job. I was early, and I hate to say it, but I be on colored people time and I be late a lot of times to things. But I was early because it was like right around the corner. So I was like, woohoo, I'm here, y'all. So I was real excited. So, I almost didn't make it. And then when I got there, um, it was a new experience to have, people, they didn't even let you walk around by yourself. Like you were getting escorted. It felt like
Wow.
yeah, like I don't know, like they can't let nobody. Like they think somebody gonna jump you on set or something. Like if they let you go outside, because I had to. The trailers were outside where you do makeup and wardrobe and everything. So I'm like, why they have to walk me to the trailer? Just show me where the trailers are and I'll go. But they like, nah, we're in charge of you. We got to make sure nothing happens to you. I'm saying to myself, like, I don't have rap beef. Ain't nobody gonna try to jump me out here on these streets or nothing. I'm gonna make it to the trailer, all right. But they was, so you have people who's following you around or escorting you and things like that. And what I can say is it was long. Everything, we were on set like 10 hours. I can't recall a time that I've been anywhere, hanging around for all that time. Like the whole 10 hours was not us recording and shooting. It was like us waiting for whatever or waiting for our time to do whatever. And it was like 10 hours. And, you know, um, my friends was falling asleep. I invited my friends to be on set with me. That really helped to make me feel comfortable and I felt supported. So having them there was good. They were there the whole time. And
Wow.
this was
That's nice.
the interesting thing about my friends, so loyal that they are. My friends, I told them that they were going to get paid for like being extras because that's what I was told. So I was telling them, y'all gonna get paid this. So they was hyped. They was hyped to be with me, and then they was hyped to get paid. And then later on, when they have to fill out some paperwork and stuff, they found that they weren't going to get paid. And they were a little disappointed, but like mainly their response is like, girl, we don't really care about that. We just here to like to support you. And then I just realized like, yo, I got the best friends in the world because who else want to hang out with you on 10 hours on set with you and they're not going to get paid from it. And they could be somewhere else. They could be anywhere else. So it was long. We had food, real good food that make you feel good when I like to eat. So it was like, oh, they was like, it's dinner. It was like maybe 2 a.m, one something two. They like, oh, it's dinner time. I went over there like, and I didn't want to eat a lot because I didn't want to catch the itis and then perform. And then at the same time, I needed coffee because I needed energy. Energy was dropping, but then I didn't want to drink coffee. And then when I leave there, I go home, can't go to sleep. So I was just like, this what people go through to make a movie?
Yeah,
Like,
that
wow.
movie stuff is official.
It just
That's
was
some
saying,
real
I just was
stuff.
saying that it's hard work, but with anything, you gotta put work in. You can't. It's no shortcut. So with the movie, no shortcut to the 10 hours. It's 10 hours, and
Yeah.
you when you sign up, and that's why childcare, getting childcare and securing it, that was so important to me. Because I had a friend at the time and she kind of was flaky, with the childcare, and I had to let her know, like, now I got something really big happening in my life. It's huge, and I can't afford for y'all to, to flake on me right now or change up on me right now, because I need support, because I got something really big going on. And I didn't want to let everybody know everything, because I'm like, what if this movie never come out? What if it, fall through, you know? And so I wanted to keep it hush hush. But the minute we went to Sundance and it premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, and I was on that red carpet, and they
Wow.
then I knew it was real. And then once it was announced and Netflix picked it up, then I really knew it was real. Then I'm like, all right, let's start telling everybody.
Let's start promoting it. Let's start promoting it.
Yeah, I'm hype. That's part of my legacy that nobody can really take, can't take away from me. I'm not the most popular Muslim female artist. I might not even be the cutest one. I'm not the most stylish one. But I definitely am a legend. I'm definitely open doors for others, and have made it really cool to just be like a Muslima, be cover girl and rap, and spit bars. So um I'm happy that this is, something that my daughter, my daughter have children. She gonna be showing her children, look at your grandma. She was in a movie in the 2020. It was a movie, and da da da. Because think about it, when they gotta tell them stories, the stories is gonna be crazy. They're gonna be telling stories about riots, protests, insurrection. They're gonna be talking about. They're gonna be giving the kids growing up. The history gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be
Their books
crazy.
growing up. Yeah, they're gonna have all that, and then they're gonna be able to say, well, your mom was, and I mean, your grandma was in Vogue, your grandma was in, Netflix. She used to represent a lot for the Muslim women. She didn't curse. She was blah, 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 and then she might have to keep it real. She was petty. She was, they're gonna have to, we'll be talking about the little stuff that I used to do. She had bars. I'm telling you, your grandma could spit, and she could really rap. Which, and then, they're gonna probably trying to compare. The kids is probably gonna think my rap is whack, because whoever they're gonna be listening to at the time, they're gonna think they lit. So
Well, I think you're doing an amazing job with all the attributes that you have, and being yourself, style. You got the look. So you just keep pushing, man, and you can get anything, and you work hard, so everybody sees it, and trust me, you're gonna be up there. I could see you up there, definitely. So what's next for you? You got anything coming up that you could talk about?
what's next? Very good question. Some more music. I can't really say I can't even really say that there's nothing really at this moment that's coming up right this moment. But more freestyles. Hopefully an album, will be coming soon. Um, and then you know, uh, I've got a film. I have a short film that I'm going to soon be able to share with the world. What it does is, it's a film, and it's not centered around or like hip hop. What it does is, it's telling a story about my journey to getting my master's degree. So, during this pandemic, May 2020, I graduated with my master's degree. And, those 3 years that I spent getting a degree and stuff, it was not easy. It was a struggle. And, this film, this short film, it will show, you know, some of that, like what that was like for me. Um, and, and of course, uh,
Congrats on that too, definitely.
thank you. So,
Multitasking out here.
It's meant to inspire and motivate. So that's definitely what I want the film to do. And I have the film, and it's really just about when's the right time to drop it, because it's such a great film, such a great message. I don't want to put it up, on IGTV, or put it up on YouTube, put it up on Facebook, just for it to get like 300 views, and like no, nobody to really pay it the attention that I feel like it needs. So sometimes I feel like people don't quite appreciate uh real artistry, and we're living the way that social media has people become lazy. Sometimes they don't click the link. You like, click the link in a bio. They don't. They want you to give them the whole video right there. And sometimes they're not going to your IGTV. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They're not subscribing. They're not. So I was just like, listen, I have to hold on to this film until I feel like people really, are interested in hearing my story. They interested in hearing the story. And I could tell from all of the love that I've gotten on the graduation photos that they probably are somewhat, interested. A lot of people are happy for me, but so I have that film. I'm sitting on that film, um, and I think, and then I do what's coming next. Also, I do a lot of public speaking as part of my brand. So I'm going to be doing more of those. I've got some workshops that are going to be coming up that I'm doing for young women. And then I'm in talks with other people, like, it's planning. People are reaching out to me for those workshops because they realize that what I have to say is valuable and people want to hear it. I have something that people want to hear. And then, just being a woman who is a minority, who is a Muslim, who is a um a, a single mom, who is a survivor of domestic violence, who is someone who was present with their own experience in 9/11, having that experience, and has been Muslim, living in post 9/11. I just feel like I have a lot to share. So people usually reach out to me, want me to talk on racism, want me to talk a lot on my different experiences and different things. So that's what's going to be coming. More of those, more speaking engagements, more workshops, more the public speaking part of my brand, more bars, more hopefully more collaborations. I don't collaborate enough with people, or at least that's how I feel. Like, I don't collaborate. It would be great to collaborate with more artists, collaborate with more uh fashion designers, and I don't know who's trying to send me messages. I need to cut
Oh,
them
that's what
out.
that is.
Oh, you heard something? I was like,
Yeah,
what?
it's like,
Yeah, like I need to. It's like a notification. I don't know how you get it, how I get rid of it, because I don't want to hear from them people right now. I don't even know. I'm like, how do I get rid of it? I don't even know. Oh my God. So hopefully nobody else is sending me more messages. But yeah. So that's what's coming next. Hopefully some more collaborations. But it's hard to really collaborate, especially with women, other women. It's a lot of cattiness and jealousy, competition and stuff. So it's hard to collaborate with women. So then maybe I'll, start collaborating some more with some men. Like, for example, you're willing to collaborate. You see
we
you're
got to
the
get it in. We got to get it in, sis.
yeah. So
Definitely. But yeah, I think like I said, everything that you're doing, you're being recognized for it. And let me ask you, to that little girl that's looking at you, right? That wants to rap, that wants to act, what do you tell them?
I would tell that little girl to um check your intention, find out what is the reason that you would like to do this, or like to rap or act or sing or crochet or sew or whatever it is that you want to do. Check your intention, see what it, what's behind it. Like, are you trying to, do you want to do it because, you have a talent? Do you want to do it because you also want to like inspire or motivate people? Do you want to do it because of the money? Is it the fame? Like, just check your intentions, and be genuine, be your authentic self, you know, go into enter into any room that you're in with confidence, and you can't you can't look at other people and what they're doing, because sometimes what other people are doing, it'll make you feel like you're not doing enough. It might make you feel like you won't make it. It might make you feel like you don't have what it takes because you're watching other people. Don't watch other people. Don't clock their pockets. Don't watch them count their blessings. Like, just pray and wait for your own doors to open for you. But you definitely have got to be yourself, because a lot of people want to be someone else. They want to be the next so and so instead of just being the next you.
The next
You
year.
are just one of one, like me. I'm one of one. So people rap all day long, all kinds of women rap, but I'm one of one. I be always telling people, okay, like my name is Tabasha. So sometimes when I meet people, I say, y'all ever met anybody named Tabasha before? You know anyone named Tabasha? And they'll usually answer, what? You know anyone named Tabasha? Ziz?
No.
Right. So then they'll usually say to me, no, they don't know anyone named Tabasha. And I ain't even realized that I ain't even checked on the Zoom chat that I ain't even changed my name. That's my daughter's name, Lordy, Miss Claudie. Oh
The
my
whole
God.
time I'm like,
Yeah,
Nashaya?
you did. Oh my Lord. Why? Yeah. And I see how that's my daughter's name.
Yeah, but they won't be able to see that though.
Okay, great. Because I was say she doesn't use the I mean, she uses the Zoom. You know how the children use it for school and stuff. But I would, yeah, that's what everybody want to be someone else. Don't be somebody else. Be yourself. So
Be
that's what I would
yourself.
be telling them, and keep a strong support system. You got to check your friends and stuff. Like, if your people don't cheer for you, they don't clap for you when you win, when they don't, like, you tell them about what you want to do, auditions and stuff, they don't be like, yeah girl, you got this. Like, the motivation is not there, the encouragement. Get you a whole new circle or some new friends, because you really gonna have doubt, and it's really hard to be good at what you do and to believe in yourself when is just kind of like slapping you in the face, kind of like you just get choked with the doubt. You don't need the validation, but what you need is the support.
The
I
support.
call it support. You don't need people to validate, but you need the support. You need the encouragement. You need the upliftment. You need that. Because when if someone told you you can't do it, then what is that going to do for you? So imagine when someone tells you that you can. When I'm dealing with my situations, with my battles, my girlfriends be like, yo, you got this. They be like, you got this. Yo, go in there, smash her. And even when they might have felt like I didn't do the best I could have did in a certain situation, if they were at a battle, they'll tell me behind the scenes, never embarrass me in front of public people, or have people, they're going to say, listen, girl, that girl has some stuff, and I expected you to come and say da da da, but at the end of the day, they still going to be Team Misunderstood. So I just want to tell that person. And then you got to pray for what you want. You pray for it, you go for it.
You
There's
got that
power
right.
in prayer. And if that's what Allah, the Lord of the world, if He wills it for you and decree it for you, then it'll happen for you. But you definitely got to believe in yourself. And these things I'm saying to whoever that girl may be, or even that young boy or
Young
whatever
boy.
may be, they're constant reminders for me, because sometimes I feel like I want to stop. and quit and give up. Or sometimes I feel like I'm not where I need to be. So so I feel a way about it. So what are we doing? Or I might feel a doubt, like you know, is it even worth it? Like to be going this hard or to be putting in certain investments, and people say invest in yourself, and I'll be trying to figure out, is it worth it to invest in myself? So, I, as a human being, I'm not going to pretend like, I don't sometimes have to, be grappling with certain issues and like going back and forth and really just trying to find my way. But, you know, hey, what can I say? What can I say? We still here.
Still here.
We still here, still standing, still vibing. It's the Misundastood 101.
That's
Can't be
it.
duplicated.
That's it. Let me plug this in real quick, sis. It's time for a quick break to plug our sponsor, Ox and Halal Chinese Food International, your go-to source for all things halal, hip hop, and art. Go to artimitatingox.com. Trust me, it's an experience. I wear the gear and it feels good rocking it. So make sure y'all go check that out. Peace to Ox, too, for putting this together. All right.
Shout out to Ox.
Yes, indeed.
Peace and love.
So tell me, sis, with all that you got going on, right, with the rapping and everything like that, people need to know you be battling too.
Yeah, I started battling in 2017 with Queen of the Ring. Um, I started out with them, and then I did a few battles with them. Even though when I was in college, I was the first female battle champion in my college. When I went to BMCC, Borough Manhattan Community College, I was the first female battle champion. So I've been battling, for years. I used to battle with Papoose. We used to be together battling like dudes in different hoods. Me and him, like going,
Nice.
and so I've been nice for a long time in terms of the battling, but I never thought I would be with Queen of the Ring, because when I used to watch the battles, people get too personal. They be talking about people's children, talking about people's parents and different things like that. And I never could get with that. So I used to just be like, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do if somebody say the wrong thing about X, Y, and Z, or A, B, and C. So I had said I wouldn't do it, right? And it was weird because I did a freestyle cipher with Jack Thriller. It was called 16 or Better. And I did that. And when I did it, I said I could be on Queen of the Ring, but I ain't into that. Say something about my kid, that's gonna be the end of that. I could spit colorful bars and then just fade to black. White flag, oh my, I ain't see you waving that. You whack, I ain't saying that. You playing, I ain't playing back. You beating me, it's like me eating bacon fat, right? So it was weird because I said that I could be on the Queen of the Ring. I'm not into that. Then you fast forward and then you see me, and I was battling with them. I've had battles with them. And then here I am appear in a movie with them. So sometimes you should never say like what you're not gonna do, or I gotta keep an open mind, or you might say whatever you need to say, and then that come to bite you right in the behind, like, okay, remember you said, and now look, now those are the people who helped me to get to another level in my career.
How
Because
about that?
yeah, because this movie is like getting awards, best film, you know, few other things that
It's a
I
big
thought to be
deal.
yeah, she got awards from Sundance, award from the Gotham awards from whomever, and what, like a lot, and more is coming, and all these nominations. So it's one of the hottest films of 2020. So, and that's through Queen of the Ring and Babs Bunny. That's my girl, Babs Bunny. But yeah. So now look at me. So when I think of battling though, um do I think about, do I want to continue to do it? I'm good at it. If the bag is right, yeah, I want to continue to do it.
The bags are
I
getting bigger too for them battle raps.
well, for those who are established and
Okay.
their bags are big. But yeah, I would still continue to do it. But it brings me every time I have a battle, I have a sense of anxiety because
Really?
I'm always worried. Because I'm always worried if someone gonna put my kid in it. I always wonder what they're gonna say about my kid. You know, parents usually, a lot of parents, people, they don't play about their kids. But it
No.
was so weird because the last battle that I had, which I'm still waiting for him to drop the footage for that. The last battle I had, the girl said that she was going to stick my daughter with the AIDS needle, and I found that that didn't affect me. Like I was looking at her like, that's the best you could do, like, you
Yeah,
know,
that was
like,
kind of corny, actually.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was like, that's the best she could do. Like that was so crazy. So maybe, you know, while I'm here with all of this anxiety about what someone's gonna say, you know, a lot of times when they show up, they really don't have much of nothing. It don't really be all that. But meanwhile, I was worried for the whole time before the battle. So it's
That's
like,
life, though, right? That's life, right?
right.
Every time we
But
want to
you,
do something, we're like, yo, am I going to be all right with this? Is it going to be okay? And next thing you know, you go through and you're like, that wasn't actually too bad, actually, if you think about it,
right.
you
So
know?
now, do you have children?
No.
Okay. So do you have a sister? Any
Yes.
sisters? Right. So now people started writing raps and they were putting your sister in it, in they bars and stuff, being disrespectful. Would it bother you, or you would just be like, this is just rap?
I'll be like, man, that's crazy that you had to go there. Like, be like, really? Like, it don't. I mean, obviously they don't know them, so it's like I wouldn't take it too personal like that. But I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Yes, I
Trust
was
me.
just like, what? What they gonna say? And then, you know, you know, you just never know. And it was just so weird because she was just
They go in
lying.
there.
Yeah, I'm in
They do
Queens.
go
Yeah, she
in.
was lying. She said, I'm in Queens, you know, sucking penis and stuff and for clout. And I just was like trying to figure out this, like, I'm like, this the best she could do. And that's why some Muslims, they really don't like me to battle. They don't like me to battle because a lot of times they know that people who are going to battle me because I'm Muslim, they're going to disrespect Islam. And they feel like it's not worth it to let people disrespect our faith. And sometimes I agree with them. So that's why I be confused myself on whether or not I should continue to do it. I be grappling with it because I'm like, okay, y'all right. I'm not getting paid enough for y'all to disrespect my way of life, my religion, my Lord, our Deen, is my hijab. Like we not. So when I think of it, and I guess the thing that really makes me overlook it is because at the end of the day, I'm the only hijabi female battle rapper. And if I decide to back out of this, then there will be no one with halal bars in this arena with no person to do this. So because nobody else, you know, is
Mashallah.
all of the other
Mashallah.
females that rap, none of them can they can't do this.
No,
They
no, no.
they are talent. They definitely have talent. We have a lot of Muslims out here. They're talented. They're doing their thing. Shout out to them. They shining and stuff. But I'm talking about this battle rap thing that I do. This is my lane. So I think about it, and I think also no. I think maybe if the Muslims would have like really go in a real uproar and create like a petition, like to get me to stop or something. Then I see it. It got like 200,000 signatures
You're
on it.
like, wait, this is not worth it.
I was like, forget it, because I still like to pop up in my communities and be safe. And I don't want to embarrass. I represent for millions of people. So I don't want to roll in any. I don't want to embarrass y'all in no kind of way. That's why I make sure that when I appear, I try to appear, and I try to be I try to be the best the best me that I could be. Y'all don't catch me. Y'all not gonna see me on these different sets and these. Anywhere you see me, you're not gonna see me with bottles and out drinking and I was smoking, and then y'all see me here, and then I was doing a crybaby challenge, and then I was on my knees. For busing and all that. You're not gonna catch that from me because I'm representing, and I'm also a role model for my daughter, but I'm representing for y'all. I want y'all to be proud. I want
Yes.
y'all to not be embarrassed. And when I go to the mosque, I don't want to duck from the imam. I don't want to hide from nobody. And I don't even want to hide from my parents or my, like my dad. When he showed people my work, he could show them and feel confident because it's not ratchet, it's not crazy. I didn't curse. So and then he could show it to grandma and he could show it to other people, but if it was a different way, it couldn't go that way. And they would just be like, they were like, wow, and then that's not good. So we might as well just listen. I might as well be the Muslima Will Smith of this, okay, and just keep it clean and keep it on the up and up.
That's
And
it.
yeah, and keep it, keep it that way. So the battle rap though, I went into that lane because I was tired of being neglected by like in the lane that I was in. I don't feel like I was really being respected by, Muslims and stuff, but we're just doing like Islamic hip hop for them and doing this for these people. I said, you know what? Y'all not appreciating me and what I bring to the table, my artistry. I said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here with them. Okay, and then let's see, because I felt stagnant. Nothing was really happening for me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go over here with them. And then when I went over there with them, little stuff was happening, So they got Muslims who have put together movies or are putting together movies or documentaries or whatever, and they aren't including me. But here go the Queen of the Ring. They was like, yo, they was telling the director of the film, like, I know who you want. You want Miss Undastood. I'm bringing, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna plug, and they try their best to plug me for whatever they plugging me for. So I'm like, over here I stay. Over here I stay.
That's amazing. That's
But I
amazing.
give y'all halal bars whenever I can. Y'all gonna still get them halal bars.
Definitely. That feels good to hear that and see that. And it's like, wow, I know I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, that's what's up. That's what's up. So
I'm
yeah.
what I'm bothered by. I'm bothered that the algorithm of Instagram and the way that things are, it doesn't really allow us to really know about and see who everybody is or what's out there, because it's like I wouldn't have even known about you if it wasn't for Ox, because it's not like I've seen you in the explore page or in my news feed or something. So it was just like, it would be like a hidden thing because we don't see everything. So it would be like a hidden thing if
Yeah. It's so
right.
much. But it's catching fire though. God willing, it's definitely catching fire. Bigger people coming on, See, you on here, right? So nah, but I wanted you to come on here so we could praise you and acknowledge you, and the people that know you, you know what I mean? It's all good. The people that don't know you, now they know you. And I know that you're gonna keep being amazing, you're gonna keep representing us, and we appreciate you. You know what I mean? So
Right. I'm representing for all the people who don't really like mumble rap, who don't like Ren and 10. You remember Ren and 10?
yeah,
You
ready
ever see that movie? The hip hop
the
Dalmatian.
hip hop Dalmatian.
Whenever I want a good laugh, I'd be like, Ren and 10, y'all gotta go. Y'all listen, man. I know y'all don't like me. Those who don't like me, they don't like me because they like Ren and 10.
There you go.
Is my like, yeah, that's why y'all don't like me. Y'all don't like me because y'all like rappers where y'all didn't know what they said. Because I
Yeah.
was trying to think about,
How about that? So yeah, sis. So we appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And this is Let's Chop It Up with Zaz. And
Let's
this
chop
is
it up. Let's
Miss
get connected.
Understood.
Subscribe.
There you go, sis. Sis, stay right there, all right?
You should worship Allah alone and not man. He's our Rahim and our Rahman, Al Malik and As-Salam, the conqueror. No one could do what he can, the creator and designer of the land, the undefeatable. Understand? The first, the last, the guide to the right path. Al Razak, Al Latif and Al Haq, the aware. So you should be strong, praiseworthy reason for this song. Creator, death, ever living, eternal, reckoner, restorer, the most gracious, the noble, very patient. The rich don't need your meal when you're 40 acres. The majestic, the just, the watcher over us. Peer supreme judge we can't touch. Able to forgive, dishonor or revenge. Accept her repentance, give me a reason to live. Al-Azim, Al-Halim, Al-Hakim, King of the universe in need of nothing. The subduer, benefit.
Yeah. Might as well. You already know Zaz is tapped in. Yeah. Got your auntie tapped in. Got your nephew tapped in. Got your mama tapped in. All your friends tapped in. Might as well tap in. Come on. Got your auntie tapped in. Got your mama tapped in. Got your daddy tapped in. All your friends tapped in. Might as well tap in. Come on.
Woo, let's go.